Once, it was an endangered species. But China, somehow, turned the Chinese softshell turtle into a powerhouse driving national economic growth. Up to 10 million a year. These critters get shipped all over the globe, you know? Aren't you curious? What kind of animal is this, anyway? And how did it go from nearly extinct to a major economic resource? Well, stick around, and let's find out. Let's dive into the world of this unique animal. Our star today is the Chinese softshell turtle, also known as the jiaoyu, thanks to huge consumer demand. Chinese farms breed a whopping 13 million of these turtles every year. These turtles have a fascinating and unique breeding cycle. Each clutch can have as many as 40 or 50 eggs. The eggs are placed in trays with a layer of soil underneath. This helps remove carbon dioxide and aids in embryo development and stuff. Incubation takes about 60 to 90 days. But with a little human intervention, we can cut that down to 30 to 40 days. The hatchlings are placed in containers of water. This is a crucial step. Helps protect their health and prevents them from getting bumped or bruised during transport. After hatching, the little guys are moved to ponds where they can grow up naturally and healthy. They chow down on fish, insects, and aquatic plants from the pond or lake when they are farmed. They also get fed specially formulated pellets. These pellets are super convenient and make sure the turtles get all the nutrients they need. depending on their age. They are fed 2 to 4 times a day. After 20 minutes of feeding, any leftover food gets scooped out of the water to keep the pond clean. They reach maturity in about 4 to 5 years. They reach sexual maturity, but it depends on the farming conditions and environment. These turtles are valuable because they are packed with nutrients and have a bunch of benefits. China's built a ton of farms. Each farm is at least 500 square meters, just to give these turtles plenty of room to roam. When they hit 1 to 2 kilos, it's harvest time. They use nets or scoops to catch them without hurting them. Picking the right time to harvest is key too. Best to do it during the dry season. Helps avoid weather issues. Keeps the turtles top-notch. After catching them, cleaning and sorting is super important. It's a crucial step. Make sure they meet all the health and quality standards before hitting the market. The price depends on how they are graded, based on size, weight, and age. Besides the Chinese soft shell, China also farms other types of turtles to meet demand. These turtles are super nutritious and have a ton of other benefits. That's why there's such a high demand for them. The good ones get sent to processing plants to be processed and preserved. Then they are sold. At the plant, workers are hustling and bustling. Making sure there's plenty of Chinese soft-shell meat for everyone. The meat is delicious and can be turned into all sorts of mouth-watering dishes. Hope you found this info about Chinese soft-shell turtle farming pretty interesting. If you want to see the fascinating details of these production lines and get a closer look at how these factories work, then check out our upcoming videos. We'll be diving deeper into how it's all done. Like, let's take a look at sturgeon, for example. They produce what's known as black gold, the fish that produces what's considered the world's most luxurious food. With businesses around the globe producing 3,000 tons of sturgeon caviar each year, caviar's popularity is skyrocketing. Let's dive in and explore the journey from sturgeon to those pricey little caviar pearls, and figure out why it's so darn expensive. Sturgeon take 8 to 20 years to mature and produce eggs. They use ultrasound to pinpoint the location and number of eggs, making sure they are ready for harvesting. Then, they make a tiny incision in the sturgeon's belly and gently massage from head to tail to extract the eggs. This process has to be done super carefully. Gotta make sure those eggs come out intact. This helps clean the eggs and strengthens the eggshells, reduces breakage during hatching. After harvesting, the sturgeon eggs are soaked in a saline solution. Once they hatch into fry, they are moved to clean tanks, ready for the next stage of rearing. During the fry stage, they are fed bloodworms because they are high in protein and easy for the young sturgeon to digest. When they reach 5 to 10 centimeters, they are moved to a new environment. They grow better in larger tanks. With millions of sturgeon on these farms, water quality is crucial for their growth and development. Expertise combined with advanced water filtration keeps the tank water clean and safe. Once the sturgeon are mature, they use specialized, precise techniques to harvest the eggs. After harvesting from the sturgeon, the eggs are rinsed with clean water to remove any initial impurities and mucus. Rubbing them on a sieve separates the eggs, keeps them from sticking together, and ensures a uniform texture. Damaged or substandard eggs are removed by hand. Each sturgeon egg represents the dedication, care, and focus of skilled workers. It's all about precision. The sturgeon eggs go through a salting process. This is a crucial step in caviar production. Not only does it help preserve the eggs, then check out our upcoming videos. We'll be diving deeper into the process, but it also gives them that unique and delicate flavor. The salted sturgeon eggs are packed into tins. Then, they undergo sterilization with advanced technology. This final sterilization step is super important. Ensures the caviar meets the highest quality standards before being exported worldwide. Due to high market demand, the annual consumption of sturgeon meat reaches about 500,000 tons. This brings in substantial profits for farmers. Sturgeon isn't just a nutritious food source. In the culinary arts, it's a symbol of luxury and elegance. From caviar to main courses, appetizers, the diverse cooking and serving methods make sturgeon an indispensable part of gourmet meals and high-end restaurants. If you want to see the fascinating details of these production lines, and get a closer look at how it's done, and get a deeper understanding of how these factories work,